but they lack information, and that information denial could just be a problem. Amaterasu, regardless of the situation, gets away with one frag, and that one frag will be the most crucial part of this play. They have the information that they want, they have all that they need to try and survive, but DEATHMAKER misses out on the shot, and of course it's going to be Viper Demon, so quick and so swift on the engagement. They take it away, and with this first initial bout, it's already a 3 versus 4 situation, with the retake not looking that clean.
Still got to worry about the flanks, and Viper Demon is just making sure that he would provide so much pressure to force Velocity Gaming to watch from their backs every single time. And here comes the pressure from XERXIA Surf to start it off, to remove right to Ace. Viper Demon, oh boy, somehow deadly misses so much shots, and hellffR needs to make sure that he would win this, and unfortunate, he won't be able to do so. sScary will get the final frag out with the help of the Frenzy and provide XERXIA the win that is required on round number 1.
Fine. While XERXIA has only 56. 56 might be a pretty, let's say, low number compared to what Velocity have, but still, consider something. XERXIA has been playing this map quite often, and they have showcased their prowess on this particular map on the international level as well, going up against other teams. So XERXIA, of course, will be the team that we are favoring a little bit more on this particular map, but Velocity, they have a couple of strats under their belt that I'm pretty sure that XERXIA are not yet ready for. Again, Viper Demon holding it down aggressively when it comes to the back end of the side. Has to pull on, and the shots are so clean! Oh my god! Get this man out of the server because he's absolutely criminal.
The shot and a spray connect from Viper Demon.
With a bulldog at that range.
Jeez. And he's actually looking for a third. He's actually going aggressive. He's going to see whether if he could find an Amaterasu. And since he only has the pistol in hand, the only difference is the information. Oh boy, great shot though. Amaterasu, headshot to remove the sky.
Smokes down.
They will have some certain ground control in the certain situation. Still got to worry about the hooker place. That's exactly where the controller is. Scarry. That too, having the Spectre in hand, left. He could use the Molotov to deny the default plant. So Velocity needs to make sure that they plant it in a very secure spot to make sure that they could handle out their control on post-plant situation as well. And right 2S will do exactly that. Post-plant, VLT 2v3. They've got to secure to make sure that they can get themselves back up on their feet. And with the help of that Bulldog Amaterasu, miss a lot of shots, but he will deal major damage to Flukky. Good headshot.
Oh, there's a chance. He could win.
V2, Amaterasu. You commit for this. All it requires is just a single shot to the body. He'll get a shot instead. Now he just needs to deal with Scarry. Still has the Molotov. All it requires is just a denial. Amaterasu gets one more.
This, and he could have gotten the trade, but no, the trades didn't come through. The timing worked out in his favor. And Velocity, they get everything under wraps. They also get a Bulldog to boot. They have 2 guns and 2 weaponries to play around with. Right to Ace though. Good play from his end. Crouched, and the headshot was missed. Still survives, gets another kill. Beautifully done. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, Velocity, they're looking clean, they're looking fly, and they have all the information in the entire world that the A side has to be empty with 2 players pushing in, but they're not opting to go in for the play, considering that there is a possibility of a full-on stack on the A side, but the read is not that accurate.
And for XERXIA, they just have limited weaponry. Only a shotty from Scarry, who still has the major advantage from the side, but the Prowler will immediately give away his positioning. So does the Boom Ball. The utility just played so well from VLT's end that he was forced to be removed out of that place. We did control from B, and also it's out of the hands of PTC for this Guardian. Just figure out a way to get all 5 players on the side of Team VLT, and it's you gotta say it's a difficult task.
Yeah, PTC. I think the entire world's against him. There's no way he's going to be able to get that one. Because now is where you really need to win. You lost out on your own anti-eco round. You just cannot afford to lose the buy round as well. Because at that point, the economy for Velocity will just snowball out of control.
Bring them down.
I could see VLT such great controls and also control when it comes to utility. I'm not gonna have any more hesitations to use it at all. Nightfall will be used, so in reply they'll have Seekers, Viper Demon, just making sure that they have good control from the hooker's side, but instead it's just the man count who gets the best of it. And now Surf will be
my god, that's
the
so
Molotov,
beautiful.
And Surf, he has to fall back.
Good use.
Especially with a combo like that, the Molotov and the grab put himself from a major disadvantage. They still have the crossfire angles from Flukky. And Thailand Surf. They just need to time it right if they need to get those trades. Well, 2 players playing on the side, the other 2 currently playing for long range. Surf might be able to get one from the wall bank, so does
wait,
Flukky.
bad.
There goes the whole control from the side. They just have to focus on the long range, and that is hellffR. The Seekers will give away information, so does the guiding light. Now, XERXIA and the control, they still need to worry about some certain places, and Flukky is making sure they have control, and a 2v4 success from XERXIA. My goodness. They will also get the spike.
Completely ran away from them. XERXIA just stole this round immediately. Oh my god, Surf, you're an absolutely disgusting player. What was that shot? Poor old Deadly. He just got swatted out of the sky like a fly.
You could say he's surfing.
Prepare for hellfire.
Yeah, sure,
You know,
surfing.
he just surfing in the ocean with his flicks from the Tour de Force. My goodness. Oh boy, and another to take out right to A's, like when he was approaching from the side towards A. Now VLT is starting to feel the pressure with sScary just removing DEATHMAKER off.
Enemy remaining.
One more kill and
Spike
Surf is
down
feeling it
A.
with the headhunter. Just hellffR left all by his lonesome. 1v4, smokes are present, so does the wall banks, which will deal some minor damage towards the sky. I've got to say, in a mere span of that early round, Surf, he just deleted deleted like 2 players from that ability, man. Jesus.
Yeah, there is no way you're gonna be surviving this one for long. hellffR, good for the first. Cannot really get the second piece by accident, and then accidentally headshot Flukky.
Yeah, man.
It happens way too often. Precise gunplay, ladies and gentlemen. We love Valorant for a reason.
It's perfectly calculated. Speaking of calculations, DEATHMAKER will receive his early frag out, by this time taking out the controller. So for VLT, on the bright side, when they head in for the execution, they don't have to worry about smokes being blocked out from lines of sight, and the showstopper misses.
Oh no, this is bad.
Oh no, and Flukky, don't tell me he gets a kill. No, it does not. Deadly. He makes sure to get it. Needed refrag being made from Sui, as he'll be the one to hold out the entire side on the 8th place. Here comes the aftershock. The breeze just making sure that he would give ample amount of time for XERXIA, but it's too late. hellffR has got things controlled from the A lamps. With the help of smokes to block lines of sidewalk, Demon will be forced to fall or be more aggressive to see whether he could apply a lot of pressure. Without the help of Surf, when he's still playing on towards long range, still get the trade-off. Help of the AWP. Might be able to find one more kill, but he doesn't have the reposition ability, but he still gets the second.
Oh my god, how is that shot?
Okay. Alright.
The man still hits a shot like that even when the odds are stacked against him. The trades are going to be there at the end of the day, so that's the silver lining for them. But this game is just getting closer and closer by the second. Look at the frags, look at the kills, look at the aim. It's crispy.
It's simple geometry.
What? That just grazed the elbow. The elbow of the player.
Yep.
A pixel to shoot. Literally a pixel.
VLT is currently, playing it very passively this time on attack. And both of the players, both the Rays and the Sky, are currently playing behind the fountains to see whether if Search will be their aggressive attempt. Oh no, sir, please don't tell me. Oh, he's gonna miss the second. He's gonna teleport back to safety. DEATHMAKER. Oh,
what just happened here? Hello?
All right. Surf.
Wait.
He did get the advantage, but then suddenly,
Listen, Baba.
Complex.
Remember what I told you in our ranking? It's very hard to hit a player from the back. It's really easy when they're swinging you at breakneck speeds. Doesn't matter if they get into a Bugatti or a Ferrari. Whenever they peek you, you can still hit them, but not.
Shot.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
If you don't have your backs turned, that's when you die.
Yep.
From now on, I'm gonna do a full 180, look the other direction, then peek a person. Watch me. I'm gonna do that, and they're not gonna be able to kill them.
But for now, as we focus from VLT's perspective, at least they have good information on players' whereabouts. So we're playing this on a very aggro take. Look at this. 3 aggressive attackers with the help of guiding light. They know exactly where the rest of the players from XERXIA are. With the help of smokes, the flashes, they'll make sure that they would not set foot. But this would backdrop immediately. The grenades and the shots would force right to waste. My goodness, 3.
If this is how the entire match is gonna go, things are just gonna start building up to be a lot more hype, and that's what's forcing ahead. And DEATHMAKER doesn't miss the shot this time. Has the angle, has the read, and understands the positions that Surf wants to hold. Surf has been playing so aggressively throughout the entirety of this half, and for the last 7 rounds, he loves to show his aggression on towards A short. DEATHMAKER reading into the possibility, just played him like a fiddle, waited for the take, and the engagements are good. Right to ace, good for another one. And goddamn, they're finding these frags so often as well here. Velocity, they have the entire map under their own they have the entire map in their own hands.
Still gotta be careful of the orbital strikes and the rolling thunder from PTC, so gotta figure out a way to deny this, or maybe just remove them entirely. The main problem has to be the shower's control, and sScary will be detected from the Prowlers and Amaterasu. It's gonna make sure that place will not happen. Oh no, the timing from Amaterasu. No, sScary. Yeah, knowing exactly that he might be able to use some smokes to block lines of sight, the timing was good for VLT to apply good pressure. And for XERXIA, I believe so that they will end up saving their weaponries for now, because their next future rounds would end up having only stingers this time. So, and VLT, they're looking promising in this attack pushes here. Aggressive.
They're on the attacking side, by the way, on the defense favored map. Let that sink in, and I do believe that XERXIA, they're giving a bit too much space away towards velocity, and they're not utilizing the utility that they have in their arsenal to solidify a lot of the aggression.
I believe he'll be from the showers' side. No, not from the showers. I think he'll be on B long. Needs to get control of it to make sure that he'll be able to, get the weaponry. Some information will be given, especially from the sky, to make sure that none of those surprise attacks would be present from VLT's end. But for VLT, having this pressure being involved by winning multiple amount of rounds on attack, they have the advantage when it comes to morale boost. So they will attempt for a full-on brute force execute, and with the use of that orbital strike, he'll be able to succeed in forcing Flukky out. Showstopper won't be able to get the right angle. In the end, it always comes down to those gunfights. It will be deadly, and
This
hellffR
guy,
gets a good win.
how are you
My
getting
goodness,
these kills?
1 HP, and somehow he gets away with 2 kills with the Vandal. And now, XERXIA, despite them losing a lot of control from the A side, they could still bring this back. The shot from DEATHMAKER will graze Viper Team into at least to a state of 10 HP. They'll at least guarantee a post plant. DEATHMAKER, just gotta be careful from the heavens aside. No, he does not. He goes away from the right side, mainly because he needs to focus on the flank. hellffR gets it. He gets the headshot, and now all they have to do is focus on Surf.
Just happened in this round, the roller coaster emotions and pretty much trades galore from each end of this. Somehow Flukky, even though he was bombarded by utility, missed his ultimate, he still found it regardless. Has the operator in hand once again, and DEATHMAKER, he knows what he needs to do. He just needs to chill, he just needs to wait, save that operator, and make sure that his team does not lose it. Because now it's time to build up the bank and build up the trust as well. The team's prepped, the team's ready, and the positions are good. DEATHMAKER's gonna be able to run away, save that operator. I do believe that's gonna be close, but nope, DEATHMAKER's not gonna be able to get that.
Get the initial frags without facing any problems. For VLT, my goodness, the advantage is still in their favor, 6-3, and
Face your fear!
looking at the defensive side, only being able to win 3 rounds and VLT still applying pressure from the A side clearly shows how desperate that they're needed for this win. They're not going to go in for A lamps just yet, and with this concussion being made from the Trailblazer, Flukky will be caught out quite early. VLT is just removing players one by one, knowing exactly where their positionings are and using their utilities accordingly. And even with the roam presence from XERXIA not being able to get that proper connections right, mainly because of VLT applying constant pressures from the A side, it's even difficult. Amaterasu will just deny that roam clear. And also,
Only this is how this map is gonna go. Honestly, I feel like a broken record now. Keep on saying this. I have no idea how this match is gonna go. Come on. Deadly, you just did not do that to the man. He has a 2 to force in hand and he's just flying up towards the sky. He's waiting for the first initial kill. He's probably gonna be able to get this one as well, but no, the Singer's just way better. He put away his big bad rocket launcher for one particular reason. You heard the footsteps, he was running away.
And so close.
That's so far.
It's so far.
Right there.
Just like I said, the flanks from XERXIA. It is still available for them, but once they get to it, VLT have already succeeded in post-block.
There.
And now XERXIA, even with only 2 Sheriff, they've got to make do with those crispy headshots. Maybe we might be able to see it from Flukky's end. Pushing it in. Oh, jeez! 2 kills already.
God,
my goodness.
disgusting.
What a powerful shot. Another headshot. DEATHMAKER still gets away with the kill. A second of that too to respond back.
Shot coming in from Flukky. I really hope I would have seen that one. That was a disgusting Sheriff flick that probably caused one of the Velocity players to just fall out of their chairs, because that does not happen that often. And in this situation, DEATHMAKER's just so good! Does he keep on doing this? Surf, he's not having a good time at all. The poor guy's just consistently getting shut down.
I've got your trail.
And it's rough. But when the going gets tough, the tough need to get going and find even more. They find a lot of the shots are going to be better though, and Amaterasu gets away with another kill. Scary's going to get the shutdown kill over towards the face of DEATHMAKER, but on towards the other end of the site. Beast has been completely taken over. They have the site for themselves. The Rolling Thunder still in the hands of the defenders to go in for a possible retake, but with the last round coming in and a 2 versus 4 situation, then Rolling Thunder is not going to create that much space for your players to get their way forward. And right to Ace, playing all the way towards back of site, gets a free plan, gets the positions known, and hellffR just needs to wait. He just needs to chill. No over-aggressive beats. He's going to swing out, get the kill, and now they're stuck. 1 versus 4. Has a Rolling Thunder, but does it really even matter? No. It won't happen.
Help you proceed from one side to the other if you can, you use the teleportation anchor well. You can just teleport yourself from B side to A side with just, use of that ability. LF, this time, since they'll be the ones on defense, they'll be playing on the pistol round itself. So Flukky, with them already knowing the information and the guiding light, will proceed to go in for at least some execute,
beautiful.
but he's just been held up with the fault lines, but he somehow gets away with everything.
Wait,
Fault lines, grenades,
of
somehow he gets away with everything, and that too, he would follow it up with a kill.
Oh my god, DEATHMAKER, he was playing with fire there. Ew, goodbye! Flukky, you just don't stand in the most common pre-fire position when it comes down to this fight. You just got completely caught off guard. The positions are not that good as well. Surf's not going to be able to survive this one. Possibly, if hellffR gets the timing for this. It's all about the shot. It's all about the fight. He's going to be able to get another one. hellffR with the third. hellffR's possibly going to be looking for his fourth. Doesn't really happen. It's going to be PTC surviving and getting the frags for his team to equalize things out just a tiny little bit for his team. But nope, DEATHMAKER doesn't miss the secondary. He misses 1, he misses 2, but he's not gonna miss his 3rd. That's gonna be DEATHMAKER for you, baby. And Scary, last one remaining. Nothing that he can do. 3 and
for a forced buy. 3 stingers. They want to fight this head on. Because mainly this is 10-3. So if XERXIA does not win this round, then it would be even much more tougher for them to proceed in the next future rounds.
They're forcing.
Yeah, they are force buying it.
Oh, this is bad. This has gone from bad to worse. I could understand if they opted to go in for a save here, because opting for a save would have been a much more of a better plan, but this force could just fall flat on its face because they didn't even get the plan down in that last particular round. Without the plan, you can't go in for an optimum force buy, because at that point, you're just hurting yourself for the following rounds. But when the going gets tough for them, they need to try and figure out a strat to break through the walls of Velocity. But Velocity, they're just riding on the momentum. There has been not a single pause being taken by any of the members of XERXIA, and this has gone from bad to worse, with the spray coming in as well. Right to Ace dealing a good chunk of chip damage already. XERXIA's looking quite clean, but they're not going to be able to take over the side that easy. It's way better with Deadly Turn on the side. Right to Ace comes in for the save. Surf goes down, and they're already 2 players down. They get the plan down at the end of the day, but at what cost?
And the side is still going in for VLT, but XERXIA, they're still confirmed post-plant. And look at how the players have been removing one by one, even with the flash. Somehow Sui will survive, but not for long. hellffR, get it. Get the final frag at that too. My goodness, VLT. The hype train is still active.
Velocity's been looking rocky throughout this tournament, but in this game, they did their homework and they were mentally prepared for each and every bit of it. The fact that Velocity were a lot more stronger on this particular map, you could see the reason for it as well. They have a higher win rate for this particular instance, and DEATHMAKER's just riding on the high of it all. He's going to be able to find the trades, get it down over into a 3 versus 4 situation, make it a 3 versus 3, never mind. Because now Velocity, they need to opt to go in for this retake. Good amount of utility in hand. They have the Rolling Thunder available on the attack. Maybe a bit too aggressive, but doesn't really matter. Scary still, regardless of the situation, gets the frag, gets the play that he wants. Flash coming in the hands of one of the players. It's going to be deadly, going up to the plate. That's going to be the first, looking for the secondary. But why did PTC go for the aggressive take? He had the Rolling Thunder available. He's now down.
Smoke's down.
Oh, God.
Oh boy. This could still go in for VLT. My goodness, deadly!
Deadly! Oh. Did he just do that?
It's match point.
Did he actually just do that?
And here's the thing, Aggressive. Zahk.
No way. This
No
just did
Molotov.
not happen.
Oh boy. Deadly, my goodness, he succeeds in a post round with a triple kill. Now XERXIA, they are desperate. Look at that. Aggressive attempts from the A side. They're just bundled up. A lamps have been entirely cornered, and somehow VFP, they haven't lost a single player just yet. Amaterasu makes sure to go in for the trade. Will succeed in at least planting the spike. And now they just have to focus on the rest of the players from VLT and Viper. And so much aggressive from that particular place. He still has the Bulldog. He needs to make sure his shots would count, and Amaterasu being on a very risky position, and Surf will just make sure that he won't be able to make any attempt for this post round.
All right,
Look at
to
right
Ace,
to Ace,
it's all up to
all
you,
the way
buddy.
from the flank. He might
Get
be able
him.
to make a dangerous play. The crossbar angles is present from hellffR. Right to Ace. All it requires is just
No!
Scary gets it. He flicks it back with the 180.
Sit down!
DEATHMAKER gets one more headshot, but XERXIA, they will get it. They will finally get the win without using any utilities from the Orphan Strike, nor...
Need to take a deep breath, slow things down, and then push it in. Because at this point, the search is not looking that good, they're not looking that proper, and it all needs to start here for them. Swing out over from one of the sidelines, they have the corner, they have the angle, but DEATHMAKER's just way quicker on the engagement! He misses out on the secondary shot, but that's all that he needed to do, just survive for the first initial hit. Here comes the rush, here comes the play, and oh my god! He's still very much alive. Right to Ace comes in from the back end of it, to the top rope. He gets the double. And now it's all up to DEATHMAKER. He needs to run on away. Knows the exact position of Scary. He's not going to take that peek. He's not going to take that engagement. And now stuck in a 1 versus 3 situation is going to be Scary. And we know how deadly he can be, but Deadly 10, he has something else to say about it. Operator comes up for the swing and DEATHMAKER